Hello, everybody. My name is Puppet from the Geeky Puppet Show here on the Geeky Puppet Show today. For what? For what? For Spider-Man!
Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
As the people backstage said, what was that, an echo?
Yay!
Yes, we're here to read Spider-Man today. But before we get into issue 1, which features the sixth arm Spider-Man.
Yes. Yes.
I figured a soft yes was required for that. He is fighting Morbius as he turns to the lizard. But let's go ahead and see it. But after we introduce our cast. To my side, if you look in the darkness very carefully, what will you see? It is an odd little shape, one that will send terror straight into your heart and regret in life. It is Froggy!
3, 2, 1. Right. It's Frog on Comics.
Yes. I hope we paid the licensing rights for that.
No, he's not using it.
Yeah, if you don't use it, you'll lose it, right?
Yeah, sure. And if you look beside the frog, who do you see? Who do you see? It is Graf Ickman!
Hello there.
Savior of the reading.
And
You're the reading.
Here's here to make it graphic. Yay!
oh no. If you go right below, who do you see right there? It is every woman in the world. To us, it is Miranya.
Good evening, everyone.
And if you look right here, he is the only other fellow with glasses tonight. It is Zach.
It's Spider Zach. It says it in the thing. Spider Zach.
That looks more like Zach Kent.
Wow, you're going to get technical? Are you a clone?
Yes.
Or
My name is. I'm really playing Ben Riley tonight, or Kane.
To be fair, I'd say more like Zach Redford.
Yeah.
Zach Redford.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that as a
Robert's
compliment.
least interesting brother.
Oh. And
I'll
if
still take it
you
as a compliment.
right below, doing the thing he normally does in that little icon, it is our narrator, Mr. Eric Breen.
I was asked to get rid of the black backdrop.
Oh,
Zach.
oh,
We're tired of seeing that heater all the time.
all right.
You're gonna see one shortly.
3 more days.
Well,
3 more
Well,
days.
I
of
could
these
use one up
jokes.
north. It's kind of cold.
Alrighty. Well, the first thing I have to do
Damn
before
it,
we
not
open
being
up
me,
the book is turn off my camera.
Yay!
Now, let us see the Amazing Spider-Man issue 101, A Monster Called Morbius.
Ooh. Nice cover.
Jared
Read that.
Leto.
Still 15 cents.
That is not Jared Leto.
Bank, you ready? The
All right.
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Fool! It'll take more than a freak with 6 arms to stop a vampire!
Blah, 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 blah.
I don't
He
say
does not
blah,
say
blah,
blah,
blah.
blah, blah. A monster called Morbius.
You don't have to read that again.
Yep, that's our title, and we'll get around to justifying it in a page or 3. But just now, our friendly neighborhood wall crawler is feeling pretty monsterish himself as...
Good Lord! I created that potion to rob me of my spider powers, and I drank it even though it was untried and untested.
What a
There's lesson-
maroon.
There's a lesson in here somewhere.
No way, bro.
There's a timely lesson. Because I wanted it to change me forever, but not like this. Dear God, like this.
Yeah, he can work under the bridge.
The play's the thing. So what say we get our capricious credits out of the way fast? Stan Lee, Editor Emeritus. Roy Thomas, Stand-in Scripter. Gil Kane, Awesome, Artist as usual. Frank Giacoya, Inker. Artie Samek, Letterer. All persons interested in further details may apply to the Bullpen Bulletins page elsewhere in this ish. Us, we've got a story to tell.
Excelsior!
Poor Frank. They're already looking for people to replace him.
Oh,
Oh, man.
more like Frank Biacola. At first, I thought it was all part of my nightmare.
Boo.
At first, I thought it was all part of my nightmare, but it wasn't. I've really got 6 arms. I didn't shed my spider powers as I had hoped. Instead, my serum did the opposite of what I intended.
The already classic dream sequence from our last incredible ish. Stan.
I'm now a younger version of Doc Ock. I've become more like a spider than ever. It's just now sinking in that my condition may be permanent. I never expected the potion to backfire, so I never bothered developing an antidote. And now, it's too late. I'm a man spider. I'm a human spider. My thoughts racing away with me now. Got to slow down. Think things through. That's it, Parker. Think. You've become a character in a tale by Kafka, and you've got to give this little saga, a happy ending.
Well, you got 6 arms to do it with.
Oh. Well, why shouldn't I be happy? Shout my secret from the highest rooftop. When word gets around, I'll be able to name my own price on TV shows anywhere. Step right this way, folks. Only 25 cents and 2 box tops to see the human spider.
That name sucks.
No, get my name right. It's the human spider. Step right up and take a look at my nostrils. The freak. Hey, but he has a pair of arms for each girl now.
Ring!
Huh? Oh. Now who the devil is that?
Puppeting is your ringer.
Probably Ed Sullivan, offering me a spot between the jugglers and the dancing bears.
Man.
Whoa, Mr. P. That way lies the ever-living paranoid war. And nobody's gonna find... Wait, after all, nobody but you knows about your delicate condition. And nobody's gonna find out.
Peter, I was hoping I'd corner you at home. Now, don't say a word, just settle back and listen. This is your lucky night, man of mine. In honor of Betty Friedan's birthday, I decided to play Liberated Woman and treat you to the R-rated flick of your choice. Oh my.
Wow. Wow.
That tart.
I should warn you, I've already seen Love Story, but I've got enough Kleenex left to sit through it again. Or we could take in I Am Curious Yellow, as opposed to I'm Curious Black. You could cover my eyes during the spicy parts.
Gwendy, I...
With which hand? I got 6 of them.
Look, I may as well be frank with you and not Peter. I can't see you tonight.
Boo.
Fact is, I'm gonna be out of town a while. Maybe a long while.
Peter, you sound so strange. Is it something I did?
Why? Got a guilty conscience?
What a dick.
Well, yeah, that's my go-to move for alienating women. I gotta go now.
Your wife told me that.
Yes, I understand, Peter. I won't bother you any longer. Goodbye.
Now he has 6 hands to sob into.
Yeah. Snap out of it, fella. Think positive. Think of the power those extra limbs will give you once they're better coordinated. I don't like that image at all.
That's freaky looking.
That's nightmare fuel. That's a scary man's. Trusty is right. Scary man's. But just one image keeps sticking in my mind. All I can see is Aunt May in the moment when she learns the horrible truth. With her bad heart, it could kill her.
I just want to know, how does he get that good at sewing extra sleeves onto his jackets and stuff?
Yeah, he does seem really proficient sewing.
I bought 6 jackets. I put them together.
And if it does, then I'll have come the full circle. And Spider-Man will finally be the monstrous menace the world already thinks he is. It's funny. In pop fiction, the masked hero is always looking for a gimmick that'll strike terror into the hearts of evildoers. The Shadow, Batman.
Wow.
There was even a guy called the Spider once. Oh, cheer up, web spinner. You got them all beat.
Nobody beats Batman.
And the only person you'll scare more than the crooks will be yourself. Like every time you look in a mirror.
Ring.
Ring!
Now what? Oh, why didn't I sell tickets? Cool it, Spidey.
To the
Maybe
gun
that
show.
isn't somebody else you care for and have to tell to kiss off. Maybe it's just a nice, wholesome, obscene phone call.
From your friend Harry Osborn.
Yeah, Harry Osborn. Oh. Sure, and this is the Vice. Sure, and this is the Vice Squad. 'Tis Sergeant O'Malley you're speaking to. Oh, hello, Mr. Robertson. Yeah, I know. I'm next year's David Fry.
Hurry up and ask him already, Robbie! We've got other things to tend to around here, you know? Like calling for Spider-Man!
Yes! Easy, Jonah. You act like this was a toll call. Pete got a little assignment. I thought it might interest you. If you're still our part-time staff photog, that is. Just got a tip on a foil bank stick-up, and we need some pics. All our regulars are stuck at a couple of 4 alarmers, and... Sure, son, I understand. It is the middle of the night, after all.
Thanks, by the way. I'm skipping town for a while, heading off a case of mono. I'll report in as soon as I get back.
Well, man! Is Parker on his way?
He is, Jonah. On his way to the country for a rest cure, he said. He sounded sincere, but I had the feeling he's got troubles.
Man's
He's got troubles! When I'll be a laughingstock if the Bugle doesn't get those hold-up shots!
We'll get him. JJ, don't sweat it. I'll pull Johnson off the fire. It's Peter Parker who worries me.
Well, you stop worrying about that punk kid on my time, Robertson!
He's all heart, isn't he?
Pete always seemed a lad who can take care of himself. But in a world like today, anything can happen.
A guy can grow 6 arms.
3, 2, 1.
Spider-Man!
Yes!
This is really great.
Tell us.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I finally have a line. You stepped on it. Tell us more, Robbie. Tell us
Did you put up
more.
a fight? Doo-doo.
This issue's had enough dated references already. I'll say.
This is really great. 10 minutes as a human centipede, modern reference. And already I've probably lost my girl, blown my job. At least it wasn't the other way around. Got to get away. Got to get away somehow. Go someplace where I can hide. Till. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Spidey. Maybe you grew 4 extra brains to boot. There's one guy who's got a pad made to order for you. Of course, it'll take a call to Florida, but
He's calling Eglantine.
Kurt Connor speaking. May I ask who? Spider-Man, did you say?
Yes.
Sorry, whoever you are, but I don't buy that. Why would Spider-Man be calling the Everglades?
no time for games, Doc. So here it goes. Who besides Spider-Man knows that you used to be the creature called the Lizard? Yeah, I thought that'd do it. Something's happened to me, Doc. Something like the accident that once turned you into a monster. I need a place to stay.
And you recalled I once mentioned my place at Southampton, is that it? Look, friend, you've helped me too often for me to turn you down, even if I wanted to. That summer house is yours as long as you need it. You know the address, and the key's under the front door, the front stoop. There's a fully equipped lab in the basement, too, if that means anything. And if there's anything else I can... Hello? Hello?
That face, he looks very
I know,
angry.
He's like thinking some dastardly thoughts.
Yeah, with those yellow eyes, he looks like a Sith Lord. Anyway,
Did he just murder a bunch of children? I couldn't trust myself to talk any longer. I don't want anybody to know what I've become. Not anybody. Not ever.
he didn't want to see them.
4 extra arms means 4 times the angst.
Which warps the face.
Why don't you use somebody use one of their arms to turn the page.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's time to get on the stick.
That's for Seaside.
Not much to pack. Good thing I was always too broke to be a fashion plate. And thus, Peter Parker leaves for exotic Long Island. Or does he? Think, man. Use that fine analytical mind that got you into this mess. Cab ride, train ride, lugging heavy suitcases. One stray breeze flaps my coat open, and it's goodbye secret identity.
And an arrest.
So since I can't carry a phone booth around on my back, looks like it better be Spider-Man who makes his Long Island debut. So long, swinging bachelor pad. When my roomie Harry Osborn gets home, tell him I'm sorry I left such a clutter. Oh, who knows? Maybe I'll be back soon to give him a hand. And a hand. And a hand.
I just got one question. You nitwit, you can go to Reed Richards.
Ah, Spidey. You'd be nothing without your sense of humor. And that's just what you are. Nothing. Huh? Now, what in...
Smack.
Whew. Lucky I'm not a wall crawler in name only. Still, I wonder what made me lose my... Ah, wise up, webhead. How many times does the wall have to fall on you? It's these extra arms of yours flailing around like crazy. They're fouling up your timing something fierce. Well, get used to them, kid. They might just be around for a long, long while. Guess I should have practiced with all 6 arms before I made like Kazar. But my Spyro Agnew wristwatch tells me it's nearly dawn. Also, I hope I got paid by Spyro Agnew. Spiro. And something tells me that if I'm not out of town by sunup, this is one dawn that's really gonna come up like thunder.
Flip with extra arms.
Now playing Blackmail or Blackberry.
One good thing, anyhow, I'm a fast learner. With every block, I'm gaining a bit more muscle control over these excess members of mine. Excess members? Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
Where'd I...
Oh, he said he had extra arms.
Where did I pick up a mad doctor phrase like that? Must have been on Creature Feature. Only thing is, right now I feel more like a late night or a late show Frankenstein than I do like John Carradine.
So this is where I ask Graphic Man, what is leading at the moment? Dated references or nostril shots?
It's a tie.
It's up there. Sometime
Just like those nostril
later,
shots.
the Long Island Railroad loses a somewhat colorful passenger. And nope, he didn't pay the fare. Stan.
Bad.
Shame. Never laid eyes on the place before. But from the look of things, it's every bit as secluded as Doc Connors said it was. Can't see why the doc does all his research in a Florida swamp. When he's got the house of Dracula right here in Southampton. All it needs is Tony Perkins in a fright wig staring out the window, and Connors could sublet it to Alfred Hitchcock.
Norman, put me in my chair.
There's no question. It's dated references.
It's dated references galore. Tonight. Get off. It's Spidey. Get off it, Spidey. It's the first blush of dawn, not the witching hour. And this is hardly a haunted house.
Cross promotion.
At least it wasn't till you got here. The place is empty. I know it is. So why is my spider sense tingling to beat the band? Why do I feel an aura emanating from its direction? An aura of death and decay.
Because Spidey knows that he's not going to be in the next 3 pages.
Oh, thank God.
Look up, Spider-Man. Maybe, in trying to pinpoint your feeling of dread, you set your sights too low. Maybe it's not the house at all which has birthed that eerie, spine-chilling sensation, but the strangely becalmed vessel which lies ominously at anchor, less than a mile from shore. A ship in turmoil, a vessel in the throes of fear and dark despair. And Roy took writing lessons from Stan.
Oh, right, Zach. What's that story?
Have you been planning that? Oh, wow.
All right. Well done. Well done. Which one am I? Wait a second.
Just take one.
Pick a whitey.
Sure. Yeah. Why are we rotting here? We should have put it to harbor by dawn.
And where's Captain Bloom?
That might be good. Shut your flaps, Sam, and I'll tells you. The captain's dead. He bought it last night on credit.
Buying a farm in the middle of the ocean. That's impressive.
Yeah. Dead? We didn't know. But how, Whitey? How did it happen?
Zach, I apologize for taking your role.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
be a blasted fool, sailor. We all know who did it. It was him.
You mean the guy in the hold?
Who else could it be? We've had nothing but bad luck and vanishing crewmen ever since we found him adrift in the middle of the ocean. I says, let's drag him topside and beat the truth out of him.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him now.
Dibs on his hair.
Hurry! Don't let him get away!
Where's he gonna run to? A mile out at sea.
Come on, he must be hiding out in the engine room.
There he is!
No, please go back. I just want to get to shore.
Blah, blah, blah.
Don't say blah blah blah.
Yes, you do.
No, they don't
Okay,
bring
maybe
the hunters
sometimes. That's
down
a Friday.
here.
But not on the weekend. I don't want to hurt you.
Jared Leto?
Did you hear that, mates? He doesn't want to hurt us.
Please, you don't know what you're doing.
We're making sure we ain't all murdered in our bunks, buddy, and that's enough.
I'm not your bunk buddy.
Bugs Bunny?
Cripes, this guy moves like he's half asleep, and we still can't put a dent in him.
Keep pounding away at him. Remember what happened to the cat.
Hold him down. He's trying to break free.
Correction, swine.
Rude.
I am free.
And pink.
Do not judge.
Stop him! He's getting away!
You stop him. He moves like a blasted streak of lightning.
Well, I said for you to do it first!
The poor blind fool. If they knew how slow my movements seemed to me. Or how heavy, how light in my limbs. But when it gets dark, when it's night, a night like last night. No, I must not think of that. The memories would drive me mad. It was a dream. It had to be a dream. But it was not.
He ran down this way.
We can't pull into port until we find that creep, or he'll escape.
What's Edith Bunker doing on this boat?
Trying to do voice.
I do not know, but she looked ugly. Not the same.
Stifle, Edith.
You dingbat.
If only I dare to give myself up. But my will is too weak. Too weak.
Thus, in the heat of the day, the mysterious fugitive manages, how he knows not, to elude the fearfully searching crewmen. He's fallen overboard, they say, and slap each other on the back and finally turn in for one last sleep before entering port. Yes, one last sleep.
Ooh, the ominosity.
For that night, beneath the moon's eerie whitish glow,
Beneath Zach's glow.
I
am Ezra Moore.
I knew it.
I was giving you that.
He's got a white sheet too.
I was giving you that one off.
To ease moment's anguish, I nearly surrendered myself to their tender mercenaries. Horses. And I got this fancy cloak. But now it is night once more, and the night belongs to me, Morbius. Well, the darkness is a time for strange thirsts. And when Morbius thirsts, people get violated.
Strangers in this book.
It must be quenched.
Hey, what?
Shh. It will only hurt a moment.
So it's you. Well, a good rap on my belaying pin ought to... What? Why are you looking at me like that? What are you gonna... No! Keep back! No!
I don't eat at Joe's. I eat Joe.
Oh,
A gurgling cry cut short, as our other cries this nightmare's eve at sea, cries which madly dance like living things atop the lapping lunatic waves. Until, amidst the first faint blush of dawn,
I have triumphed over them all. My thirst is assuaged.
assuaged.
Thank you. Assuaged.
You're welcome. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. As I like to say,
that's what you should just say. My thirst is blah blah blah.
for another hellish night. I live while they all are dead.
Even me. Shit.
And I only wish that I were they.
Then, a sudden retching, an impulsive leap into the timeless, unaccusing sea. The sea that may help the one called Morbius forget what he was and what he has become.
Robertson, put this down. Spider-Man kills an entire ship crew and throws a pink man overboard.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
But given time and tide, the foam-flecked ocean washes all things in toward the waiting shore, and thus it soon is rid of mystery-shrouded Morbius and of the remorseless monumental burden which is his.
The night, only then I can bear the thought of what I am. Daylight saps me of my will. Dead man's faces glower at me. Lifeless fingers point rasping. Voices say, "J'accuse!" Or blah blah blah.
You got that one right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Such a nice narrator.
I try.
Even the fresh risen sun seems to stare down at me.
Oh.
As that condemning eye.
There is no end.
Then there is but one thing I can do, and that I shall.
A last up-lunging effort, and morning winds loft hollowed bones toward an emptily beckoning belfry.
There seems to be no one about. Thus I can sleep the deep sleep once more.
The Odin sleep?
I will be like Brain until it be night.
And now, just in case you've any lingering doubts as to which little villa by the sea Morbius has chosen for his sinister somnolence.
I've been here 2 days and I've accomplished exactly nothing. Unless you get credit for wasting a vat full of expensive chemicals.
Nope.
I'm sure Doc Connor won't mind. He's a great guy for a lizard man. Wish I could give him one of these arms to replace the one he lost. Yeah, there's an idea. Ah, cool it, Spidey. No time for pipe dreams. Gotta keep trucking. Maybe this batch will be the one. If it is, my theory says it should turn blue.
Dated references just took the lead.
No, this one's as useless as all the others. Maybe I'm doomed to stay this way for the rest of my life.
Oh, and we neglected to tell you, the foregoing tableau occurs toward the end of that second fruitless day, just before sunset, to be exact.
I like to watch. What manner is a place is this? That man has 6 arms. This is insane. Yet his costume is so cool. It's so familiar. As if I've seen it before. I cannot remember. Yet it doesn't matter. Nothing matters except the ravening thirst of Mobius. And thirsts must be quenched.
Oh, sorry. That's not what that stood for? Oh, okay. Oh, that was how they got around the Comics Code Authority. Sheesh! I don't know who you are, fella, but you sure know how to make an entrance, says
Thank
the
you.
6-armed man.
Then Peter Parker makes his first mistake, waits a fateful instant for some sort of answer, some verbal response, while instead Morbius leaps.
Let me love you.
No! So he's the strong silent type, with accent on the strong. But it's his face. It's hideous. Inhumanly white.
Cool nostrils.
Those nostrils, though.
I mean, humanly Zach. Yes, I know.
He's probably, I don't know, something.
I could get to
We've
the,
only had the next page.
Those teeth, like an animal's gleaming fangs. He's like a costumed version of a vampire. Ah, get off it, Wallcrawler. He's probably just a one-off villain anyway. You'll probably never see him again.
Right.
He's probably just another garden variety supervillain. Not to build a fast rep by beating up on Spider-Man, even though I'm in Florida.
Bow!
I get my clothes from Nightcrawler.
And that, Spider-File, is the web spinner's second mistake. Perhaps even his last.
Ah, he's going for my throat with his fangs.
And he didn't even buy you dinner first.
I even brushed teeth in 5 years.
Oh, that's gross. Then I was right, though I didn't dare believe it till now. You are some kind of a vampire.
Vampire? Yes, I suppose your tiny mind would label me this.
Do you say blah blah blah?
No. Still
Oh, well, then you're
American.
not a vampire.
But what do simple names empty?
Epithets.
Blah, 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 blah. If it
That was
is
good.
mean to me.
That was good.
It's a children's book. Why such big words? I am more than any name. Beyond mere epithet.
Fop.
And now,
On the ropes. He's stronger than he looks. And I'm tired. Been working 2 days, almost no sleep. But I can't give in. I've got to get up. Fight back.
you are the first I have met who is worthy of my full wrath.
Oh, it's no use. I can't even get 2 arms working, let alone 6. I'm gonna get it. And hard. That's what she said.
And rejoice, my friend. It is an honor to fall before the unleashed power of my
No.
Morbius.
You named it?
Yes,
That wouldn't that be
Bite.
Little Morbius?
it bites too.
That'd be Lesius.
Oh.
It is much better. Lay prone on back. Now he lies still, so deathly still.
Oh, no.
Are you sure you're not the Eric Breen?
We didn't let the cat on here. Who's giving him these jokes?
Now is the time that I have waited for. The moment when Morbius can drink.
Graphic.
You!
No, somebody else.
Who the devil are you? And what have you done to Spider-Man? Well, speak up. I'm Dr. Connors, and this is my place. Step over here into the light so I can... Good Lord.
His eyes turned blue.
For once, the times when Kurt Connors has been a monster serve him in good stead. How else would he evade, even for an instant, that wildly clawing form? How else live long enough to give voice to his secret innermost fear?
Whatever you are, keep away from me. You don't know what can happen to me if...
Are you Bruce Banner?
You won't like me when I'm scaly.
No, it's too late. The excitement, the fear, it's changing me. Again, changing me into the lizard.
Oh, so you get aroused, you change the lizard. Man or man-like lizard, stand away from the chosen victim of Morbius.
Never. Spider-Man is my
Yes.
enemy. Mine must be the hand that kills him. Mine.
Voices in my head. But who? Oh no! Head turn, dramatic head turn.
No, I'm sorry. I need you to do that again.
Oh no!
Better.
Mr. Bill, is that you?
To be concluded.
Oh no!
He's gonna be mean to me. In Ish 102, the first double-sized, double-action issue of Spider-Man.
Yes!
Yes!
Enough said.
The end, my friends. Yes, and we have 102 that we're probably going to do either this coming Sunday or next Friday. We have to wait and see. It all depends on the schedule, my friends. But we want to thank you so much for joining us, Scary Mans, indeed, as
Not
Aquababy
nice
would say.
man's. Not a nice man's.
Scary Mans.
Scary.
Very, very
We don't
scary.
like these mans.
No, we don't like these mans at all. We want to go swim back to our aqua parents.
Someday you'll get these hands.
All 6 of them.
Get ready to catch these ants. It's too many. But that is it. Now that you've joined us, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the Ko-Fi. If there's not a link there now, there will be one after. So make sure to go check that out. There's not much more to say. We just really want to thank you for joining us for this issue of Spider-Man!
Yes.
Have a good night.
Remember,
Bye!
Lend someone a hand when you
as
can.
always, only I can eat Joe.
Don't